Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Samantha Uncut, where I discuss celebrity news, hot topics, reality TV, and so much more. All commentary is alleged and in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Hey, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. I'm back with some celebrity news update. But before we get into that, y'all know what to do. Make sure that you like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, don't forget to follow me on my social media platform at Samantha Uncut on Instagram and Samantha.uncut on TikTok. So let's get into some news regarding Melody Shari. I know it's been a while since I did a video on Mel. I was off for like a month and I didn't keep up with everything that was going on. She literally just had a major TikTok live, which was on August 23rd. I also missed that TikTok live due to some appointments that I had, but I know that everyone showed up and showed out and everyone had a blast because I've been catching up from my other colleagues that captured the live. So I know everyone had an amazing time. But yesterday, Melody posted this article. She did an exclusive interview with EBONY Magazine, and I want to discuss it. I want to talk about it because I am just always so proud of Melody and what she has chosen for her life, the path that she has chosen to move forward, and just everything that she has been doing and accomplishing. She's just such an inspiring individual and I love her. I just love everything that she stands for and that she is doing with her family, her kids, and it's just an amazing feeling. So let's get into this EBONY Magazine exclusive that Melody did. And as usual, you guys know that I will always link the article in my description bar for anyone that wants to read the full article. So the article's title is Why Melody Shari Left Love and Marriage Huntsville for Her Next Chapter, an EBONY exclusive. So it says here that Melody Shari Rogers is saying goodbye to reality TV, but hello to bigger purpose. From beauty brands to TV networks, here's how she's defining success on her own terms. And y'all know that Melody is co-owner of Nubian TV, and you guys can catch up on shows like Sharnita's World at nubiantv.net, not .com. It's nubiantv.net. Make sure you guys also follow them on Instagram at Nubian Television. I believe they're listed on Instagram, so you guys can catch up with all the latest with them on that. The article also goes on to say, Melody is quoted in the article saying, "Whenever you walk away from the lion's den, why would you go back where the lions are?" And we all know, if you have been a Love and Marriage Huntsville fan, you all know Melody's journey as she started on that show. You guys have seen how she was treated on that show. Even off screen, you guys have seen how her life has been affected with everything from her divorce from her ex-husband, the infidelity, and just the turmoil that she had to go through with her castmates that were on the show, not feeling supported. And basically, she was just being gaslit by not only her castmates, but also her executive producer. And we all know who that person is. So she's endured a lot on that show, and I'm just glad that she's no longer on there to experience that. So the article goes on to say that with that statement, it's pretty clear that a return to Love and Marriage Huntsville is not in Melody Shari Rogers' future. And also, I just want to make that clear because there's been individuals who have been asking about, Melody, are you returning to the show? We would love to see Melody back on the show. We would love to have her back on the show. Melody is not going back to that trash. Okay? She's not. She's happy. She's good where she is. No, y'all stop asking if she is returning to that show. She is not returning to that show. And if she does decide to return to reality TV, it will be on her own terms and something completely different that it is probably not associated with the executive producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let me make that clear. Melody might have not made it clear enough for you guys, but I'm going to make it clear. Melody will not be returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville. If she chooses to return to reality TV, it will be on her own terms, and it will be something that has no association to you guys know who. So I had to make that clear because I know people have been asking. So the article goes on to say that she dropped a bomb in January when she revealed that she was leaving the franchise after 9 seasons. And yes, she helped launch the series. Matter of fact, this is just my input. She not only helped launch the series, but she created the series. The article says that yes, her presence has been greatly missed, but she is investing in something bigger. And Melody is quoted as saying, "To protect my own emotional health, my own mental health, I don't allow myself to engage or be a part of a trauma that I'm still healing from." This is what she told Ebony Exclusive. So y'all know that Melody has stated that she has unfollowed some content creators and she is just revamping her YouTube algorithm because she does not want to be associated, or not that she doesn't want to be associated, but she does not want to engage with anything that has to do with the show. She doesn't want to be tagged in anything that has to do with the show because she is still healing from that experience. You guys have no idea the mental and emotional toll that show took on this lady. She knows it. Her fans know it. And she just wants to be able to be in a space where she can heal and not have to relive certain trauma that she has experienced while she was on the show and because of the show. Melody also is quoted saying, "I do not watch the series. That is still very much a triggering piece for me because of a lot of what I went through on that show." End quote. As I said before, she has experienced a lot. She does not watch the show. She does not want to see clips of the show. And she tries to disengage from anything that has to do with the show. The article goes on to say that instead, Shari is focusing her energy and joy where it truly matters. She's an entrepreneurial goddess who has not done one, but not two, but several successful businesses that keep her booked and busy. She's also a social media darling with a hearty following and regularly shares her life, her businesses, and her love of nature. And she goes on to say that as a child, I've always done multiple things community-wise, in school, and every organization there was. 9 times out of 10, I was the president. She's also said, I did pageants, I played the keyboard for my church, I sang and danced on the praise and worship team. I was not limited as a child to tap into all those areas in my life that I choose to explore. And we have seen this with Melody on her social media, her playing the piano when she was in LA a few months back. She is always doing something. We've seen her do her turkey drive at Christmas time. She's always giving back to the community. Her speaking engagements, y'all see, she was at the Whole Well You conference in July. She is always doing something, always giving back to the community. Even in her property preservation courses that she is doing. She's always made herself available for her students and always pouring into her students. And she is just a lover of life and just positivity and trying to uplift women, especially in anything that they're trying to do, or if she knows a way for someone to succeed or to help them on their business journey, she's going to provide that help because that's just who she is. She's a very helpful and giving person, and she wants what is best for not only her community, herself, but just for women on a whole. Melody is also an advocate for being able to pivot and trying something new. And she discussed that in the Ebony interview as well, where when she was asked, is there one specific pivot that you've done with these businesses recently? And she said, absolutely. I was recognized and was the face of my brand on TikTok for Black History Month. I'll be honest with you, I was in no way interested in TikTok. And now I've done millions in sales on TikTok when I realized that TikTok Shop had grown so popular and was yielding sales. I had to get out of my own way and say, okay, girl, you can keep selling on your website like you do. You already have an 83% return customer rate over there. They're still gonna come shop there, but you gotta tap into what is happening right now. So we all know that Melody was selected, 7th Avenue Beauty was selected as one of the top brands for Black History Month for TikTok. And she did a mega live for TikTok for their campaign. And Melody wasn't really so TikTok savvy. She has talked about that on her social media as well. And she has talked about the pains of TikTok as well as it relates to business, and how she navigate those pain and how she's able to overcome. And so this is something that she's always talked about and stressed for individuals to be able to move forward and pivot and find their niche, find your way when there is no way, basically. And that is something that she has done when she decided to leave Love and Marriage Huntsville. She not only pivot, but she was able to remove herself from a toxic situation and focus her energy on her beauty brand, 7th Avenue Beauty, which is booming in sales. Now it is a multi-million-dollar company. And behind her, she has curated a team that allows her to be creative, but they allow her to also be the vision behind her brand and help her in areas where she may where she may fall. You know, she has curated a team that is able to drive that success for not only her but her brand, and build other opportunities for themselves as her team. She has been working with Abia, her Black female chemist, since 2022. I believe she's been working with Abia when 7th Avenue launched. Actually, I believe she's been working with Abia before that, because 7th Avenue Beauty was initially embraced, and we all know that was dissolved due to her divorce, and then 7th Avenue Beauty was created. So Melody has always been someone to look up to. She's always been inspiring in the business aspect, and I would really love for people to kind of just take heed to the gems that she drops whenever she's on her Instagram live, because she's always dropping gems there and always pouring into individuals about how to move forward, how to pivot, and how to be better than you were the day before. In the article, she talked about how she wanted to use her platform of being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, how she wanted to use that platform to create something bigger, and that she has now created her production company, Tilted Crowns Production, television, and she is the first reality TV personality to also own a network, which is Nubian television. And she wanted to be able to help other Black women like Sharnita's World to make their dream come true. And in this article, she's also revealed that Sharnita's World, which is shown on nubiantelevision.net, they're done filming season 2, and it's actually being edited right now. So season 2 of Sharnita's World will be dropping in the fall, this fall coming. Y'all, let me know if you guys want me to do reviews on Sharnita's World. I feel like it would be a good show for us to implement on this platform. I watched parts of season 1, but I did not do any reviews on it. So I think it would be really good to start doing reviews for Sharnita's World, and so that could get the recognition as well as these other shows that are coming out in the fall and the Christmas season moving forward. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I could definitely watch Sharnita's World and do some reviews on that. And then Melody talked about what she sees next for her. And so the interviewer asked her, what are we going to see next from you? And she said, I'm always creating and working in terms of the Melody Shari brand. I have new music that I'm dropping soon. So y'all, we gotta look out for new music from Melody. And she's also said, I have a fragrance coming out in the next 2 months, and other innovative things that I will continue to elevate. The interviewer also asked her about her presence on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and the interviewer said that people have said that you were the heartbeat of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and your presence is greatly missed. And Melody responded by saying, I am humbled that people actually love me and love what I bring to the table enough to even miss it. I'm not surprised, only because I know all that I put into it. You saw a television show that started airing in 2019, which we started filming in 2018. But what you didn't see was that 3 years prior that I was being persistent and constantly reaching out to a producer to get a show in Huntsville, Alabama. 3 whole years of work before we even started filming. And I wanted to highlight this because I know people who are not Melody fans, they love to say that the show would have happened without Melody. There would be no Love and Marriage franchise if it was not for Melody Shari Rogers. Melody kickstarted this franchise by working a whole 3 years prior for us to even be able to see any of these people that we are seeing now on our TV screens. This girl has been persistent in trying to get a show in Huntsville, and she succeeded. She succeeded not only for herself, but for her castmates that were on the show that are, in my opinion, very ungrateful individuals because they treated her like garbage. Not only that, the executive producer, she kickstarted his career, and that is my opinion, because his career was dead in the ground when he left Real Housewives of Atlanta and the scandal that followed him after leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta. Melody has given these individuals a table to not only eat at, but to thrive. And they continue to thrive off of the hard work that she has done. And I wanted to make that clear because people love to say that there would be the show. She is not the show. She is the show. And you can see it in the ratings. I mean, I follow up with people like Millie Chan who always talk about the ratings. Anonymous T who always talk about the ratings for the show. So I hear from my other colleagues about the ratings, and you can see how the show is drastically going downhill. You have individuals who are sleeping with married women. You have husbands who are toxic and deal with other toxic husbands, and they are allegedly cheating on their wives. And their wives are being gaslit and being stupid to like turning a blind eye to what their husbands are doing and pretending that they have these perfect marriages without being transparent and showing their true self. You have individuals on the show who have been on the show for 9 seasons, and they cannot show you what they have accomplished outside of the show. That tells you the character of individuals who are on the show and their work ethic. And as you can see, Melody's work ethic speaks for itself. So this article, this exclusive that she did with Ebony, it's a really good article, y'all. Please go and read the full article. I'm going to again link it in my description bar. Melody is doing great things with her brand. Not only did she get recognized in EBONY Magazine, but her 7th Avenue Beauty was mentioned in Forbes Magazine. So in Forbes Magazine, the article was published back in July last month, where it talks about the best body oils for radiant skin, from budget to celebrity favorites. And we know that Melody, there's been a lot of celebrities who, like Megan Good, Lisa Ray, who have basically talked about their love for 7th Avenue Beauty body oils, the body scrub. And they have been on Melody's TikTok live as well, where they tried out her products and they talked about how much they love their products. So in the Forbes magazine, the writer lists 7th Avenue Beauty body oils as the best for a rich glow with black girl luxury energy. So it says that these ultra hydrating oils deliver a radiant, non-greasy glow and are infused with indulgent scents like coconut and rose, which are perfect for a melanated, rich skin that deserves to shine. The article says that the 7th Avenue Beauty line reflects Melody's signature blend of glamour, intention, and everyday luxury. So Melody and her brand, they're just always in the press. There's been an article also in Sheen magazine as well regarding 7th Avenue Beauty. So y'all, Melody is doing great things. 7th Avenue Beauty is doing great things, and I'm so proud of Melody and what she has accomplished in her lifetime. At a young age of 25, she has been an entrepreneur for herself. So I am so very proud of her. I'm so proud to see where she is, where she's going, and all that she has accomplished. I'm also proud that she has a parent like Miss Van, who has really done a wonderful job in raising Melody and instilling in her hard work, having pride and knowing when to walk away, and just being a good role model for her daughter. And it's just amazing to see. I'm super proud of Melody. She's amazing. And I hope and pray that whatever her next adventure is, we are going to be on that ride with her, and it's going to be something amazing. And I hope and pray for her family, her children, and I pray that she's able to get the peace that she deserves after leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that we continue to see her thrive and be successful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.